Hi there, YouTubers, Facebookers, Twitter Xers. Helping others you'll enjoy it. Happiness is guaranteed. We want you to have it. Peace that passes understanding. Helping others you'll enjoy it. Satisfaction guaranteed. That's it, folks. You're never going to have any enjoyment helping yourself. Getting yourself a new car isn't going to help you be happy. No. You'll get the new car and then you'll wonder, say, well, now why am I not happy? But if you go out and help somebody, if you go out and help an animal or somebody, or even do a good deed for a plant, then you'll have happiness. Stephanie, enough of this seriousness. Do you have any jokes in your pocket today?
I certainly do. Don't understand any parents.
A little boy says, I don't understand my parents. If I'm noisy, they spank me. And if I'm quiet, they take my temperature. I just don't understand my parents.
All right. I pray for all.
There was this blackboard at the meeting of the club, and a minister came along, and he wrote on the blackboard, I pray for all. And then a doctor came along, and he wrote on the blackboard, I prescribe for all. And then a lawyer came along, and he wrote, I plead for all. And then you and I came along, and what did we write? We pay for all.
Yes, we do. Harvard.
You can always tell a man from Harvard, folks, but you can't tell him much.
Yesterday's luxuries.
Folks, do you know that yesterday's luxuries become tomorrow's necessities? Think about that, Stephanie.
Yes.
Yesterday's luxuries become tomorrow's necessities.
Yes. All right. Chinese University.
The Chinese tourists wrote home that the American University is a vast athletic association whereby some studies are maintained for the feeble-bodied.
All right. And then we have the, the Bible passage.
Oh, really?
Really?
We're kind of short on jokes this week.
There were only 5.
Yeah, let me tell you, let's do the jokes that we just sent to the advertiser, right?
Okay.
The doctor said to Harry, you mustn't mow the lawn, you'll have a heart attack. Harry went home and he says, son, will you please mow the lawn? And his son says, yes, Dad, I'll start immediately. Harry had a heart attack.
Oh.
And what was the one before that one, honey?
Let's see. Before that one was...
the man said to the priest, was that the one?
Yes.
Father, is it a sin for me to play golf on Sunday? And the priest said, son, I have seen you play golf, and it's a sin for you to play golf any day of the week. And before that one, we had the daddy said, the sermon was too long. The mummy said, the choir was flat. And the little daughter said, I thought it was a pretty good show for a dime. And the woman was asked, is your husband active in church? And the woman says, yes. He fidgets, squirms, and wiggles. And then there was one more. Oh, the little 7-year-old ran into the house?
Yes.
And he said, Mommy, no, he said, Grandma, I dropped my lunch bag on the driveway and Dad backed the car over it. And Grandma says, that's Wheels on Meals. Okay, all right, we filled it out a little.
Yes.
Now, you have a Bible passage, do you?
Yes. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future.
Folks, you know what plan the Lord has for you? You have to sit down and ask the universe what the universe has as a plan for you. And you will find out that you have a syndrome of talents and abilities that nobody else has. And that there is a job in this world that nobody else can do but you. And you will find that job and you will do it. And that's the plan that the Lord has for you. And then what's the rest of it? I have a plan for you, and then what?
Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future.
And that's the only way, folks, that we will prosper. Nothing else will work. Don't try any substitutes. Don't try anything that's easier. Nothing else will work. This is the plan that the universe has for you to prosper. And otherwise, you will be harmed. If you don't follow that plan that the universe has for you, you will be harmed. So get out there and find out what that plan is. Well, you big shot, Glendora, did you do it? Yes, I did. At age 23, folks, I looked over the so-called talents that I have and the experience that I had and the desires that I had. And I looked them over and looked them over, and the answer kept coming up over and over again. Television. Television. And that's all I've done for 70 years is television. It works. I have personal knowledge under penalty of perjury that it works. Amen.
Amen.
Is there a Bible? Is there a hymn of any kind?
Yes, there is. Blessed be the tie that binds.
Oh, that's a nice one. Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love, the fellowship of human minds is like to that above. And we're all one, you know. You can't get around from that. You think you're separate from God. You're not. You're some of God. There's only God. By definition, you have to be some of God. There's nothing else for you to be. That's the only thing there is, God. So you have to be some of God. What comes after the hymn? Anything?
Yeah, the vocabulary word.
Oh, what is a vocabulary word this week?
Altercate.
Oh, what does that mean?
To contend in words.
Ooh.
To dispute with zeal, heat, anger, to wrangle.
Oh, say them again.
To contend in words. To dispute with zeal, heat, anger, to wrangle.
Let's just turn that around. Do not altercate. Do not contend in words. And then what's the next one? Do not
dispute.
And then what's the next one?
With zeal, heat, and anger. And
what was it?
Zeal, heat, anger.
Yes. And the last one, do not wrangle?
Yes.
There you are, folks. There you are. There's no happiness and there's no peace in that. Do just the opposite. You know, remember this Bible passage. You can do all things through love, which strengthens you. Where does that come from? Philippians 4:12. You can do all things that strengthens you. St. Paul said it. You can do all things through love, which strengthens you. What's next, honey?
All right. The announcements.
Oh, we have announcements. Lovely announcements. Go forward, would you?
All right. We have the advertiser from Thursday, June 26, 2025. American Vegan Society promotes compassionate, healthful, and sustainable lifestyle, empowering individuals through education and advocacy since 1960.
Read it again, would you please?
American Vegan Society promotes compassion, healthful, and sustainable lifestyle, empowering individuals through education and advocacy since 1960.
No exploitation of animals or plants. No exploitation. Next announcement.
All right. From ACM, Spring News. As spring breathes life into our new surroundings, I want to take a moment to wish you all a season filled with renewal, creativity, and connection.
And who says so? Who?
ACM.
Yeah, but who?
Erica Bradley.
Oh, thank you. And then what's the next paragraph?
I'm excited to share that ACMNY will be launching a new monthly networking event, Midday PEG Meetup.
Nice. Next paragraph.
All right. These virtual gatherings are more than just a check-in. They're a chance to collaborate, support one another, share resources, and strengthen our collective voice.
Good going now. This ACM is the Alliance for Community Media. A much better name would be the Association of Public Access Television Producers in America. Next paragraph.
All right. I want to encourage each of you to continue being active participants in your local access centers, to keep telling your stories, creating powerful programming, and most importantly, to keep using your voice.
Next.
Let's see. All right. The next thing we have is Protecting the Community Television Act.
Okay.
All right. The FCC's 2019 franchise fee order redefines the Federal Cable Act's 5% franchise fee to include the value of most non-monetary franchise obligations as franchise fees.
Trying to get out of it. The public has a right to TV. Okay, next.
And that's it.
Well, thank you, Steph.
You're welcome.
Next announcement
is from Bernardo.
Bernardo, he is the head of public access TV at the Bronx Net, which is public access TV in the borough of the Bronx, New York City. What does Bernardo say?
He says, "Hi, Glendora. Thank you for checking in and for the laugh. I always appreciate your jokes. As of now, the latest episode we have is scheduled for June 15th. Moving forward, please feel free to send any programming updates or questions directly to Sage Clark, our new programming coordinator for Channel 68.
She's your new friend, Steph. Sage Clark.
Sage. Yes. He says, thanks again, and looking forward to more episodes."
Thank you, Bernardo. Next.
All right, Gordon Vermont.
A PhD from Harvard.
Says, "Hi, I replied that we greatly appreciate the show, and we have plenty of shows for June and July. You have been busy."
Oh, that's from Debbie.
That's from Debbie. Yes, I see that
Rudman,
now.
yeah. Gordon Dr. Gordon Beaumont is the sponsor of a Chat with Glendora on Philly Cam, public access in the city of Philadelphia.
All right. All right. Then we have from Enrique.
Oh, Enrique in New Jersey for Comcast.
He says, your program is running on multiple systems in New Jersey, so we are all set. Thank you.
So it's not just Comcast in Trenton. Enrique Casanova has put it on every server for Comcast in the state of New Jersey.
Wow.
Isn't it nice to know that there are good people in the world?
Yes. All right, the next one is from Tyrone.
Oh, Tyrone's a sweetie pie.
He says, hello, Glendora. All is well with me. Hope you can say the same. Yes, we have content for you. I loved your joke. It is a good one.
That's Brooklyn Public Access TV, known as Brooklyn Free Speech. And that's what public access TV is, free speech. And it's the only medium left for free speech other than sidewalk free speech. You must keep a hold of it, folks. All the other media are told what to do by big money. They're told what to do and what not to do. But you can't do that on public access. It's against the law. It's against the Cable Act of 1985.
All right. And the last one is from April.
April, my friend April Jacobs, 21 years old.
She says, I'm so sorry I've not returned any of your calls yet. It's been very hectic these past few weeks with my real estate class, but it should be over and I'll be way more free. Also, this weekend, I hit my head really hard and got a concussion. I hope you're doing well, and I will talk to you as soon as I can. I'll be coming home in July at some point at the end of the month so we can make a time to meet. Love you, April.
Well, I'm so glad she still calls us home, but it's not April. April is gone. The 21-year-old helping others up here is gone. She took good care of us, Steph.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did, but she's gone. Can you remember when you were 21 years old, folks, and had all that busyness? Anyway, she did pass her real estate exam, 85, and then she had to stay another national one for the real estate, and we don't know whether she passed that because we haven't heard from her because she's so busy. But it was nice in the old days when she came to us in the year 2022 and took care of us.
All right, and that is it for announcements.
Oh, really?
Really. Now we have happy happenings.
Okay, and where did we leave off, dear?
June 28th.
Oh, keep going.
All right, excuse me. All right, Glenn contacts calling. Think folder. .com, hello every day at 11:30 a.m. Blue Stephanie. Entering, I can't read that. Did not explore bachelor's degree. Oh, library. No education, library. Wrote first part of forgery. Happening. All right. Good deeds. Start writing. Depart 5 p.m. 6 p.m. foundation, physical and spiritual. To bed. 6 p.m. Sarah to her room. Nice to have a guest. All right. Now we have June 29th. All right. Could not hear her. Sandy left, 3:30 p.m. Desiree, Nicentia.
Nicentia is the insurance company that Medicaid pays the premium to every month to take care of Glendora. Nicentia is going to send us a helper, and these helpers get paid. They're called certified helpers, personal assistants, and they get paid from 22 hours and $22 an hour up to 30. And Nicentia, now this is in addition to PPL. What does PPL stand for?
Public Partnerships.
Yes. Public Partnership pays for Stephanie, but Nicentia is going to pay for the new person. And we still have 25 hours of unused time, $18.10 an hour. Does anybody want a job? Do you want that $18.10 an hour? Paid vacations, paid time off, in coverage, benefits. Anybody want a job? Housework, light, cooking light, and light office work. Okie dokie.
All right. Franklin's newspaper articles.
Oh, that was nice.
A joy. Steph called. Clean kitchen. Water plants.
Yeah.
2 p.m., 9 o'clock water. Brian Erskine. And
Brian Erskine thinks Glendora should go on Channel 9 WMUR-TV, Manchester, New Hampshire. And we will look into that. Thank you.
All right, treat to Nala Dog. And that's it for the 29th.
Okie dokie.
Now we've got the 30th.
And the 30th was Monday, the beginning of the fiscal July.
Yes. All right. Oh, we've got Sarah, nice job, laundry, cornflakes, ambulance, 7:30 a.m., 8 a.m. up for ablutions. Sarah, walk to Stewart's, no macaroni. Put away clean clothes. Glenn telephone. Account bank safe at 8,300.
You call Stewart's in the morning and you ask them for macaroni. Well, we haven't put it on to cook yet. Then you call them in the afternoon at 4:30 and it's all gone. It's delicious, Stewart's macaroni. Okay, go ahead.
Stephanie called again. Scott talk. Sarah announced she wanted to resign. Glenn upset. David Blakeman McLean walked to Stewart's. Sandy came. Sarah almost memorized for I impersonated. 6 p.m. 40 pure thoughts an hour. Every day.
40 prayers per hour.
Yes. Sandy cooked mashed potato. Pleasant enter BT3.
Impossible hamburgers.
Oh, yes. Impossible. For she missed her... All right. Sarah missed her teen friends. 6 p.m. Liked having her here. Some life instead of Glenn. Doesn't... I think it's... I can't read that.
I'm sorry about my writing. But it is a little better?
It is a little better, yes.
I'll do better.
3 hours. And she's not going to return.
You know, it's really something for a blind person to be able to write at all.
Yes.
But by folding the paper into increases that big, it gives me the line to follow. So we can have some communication. And now it depends upon Glendora's writing nicely. Okay, honey. What day are we on now? July 1st?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. We let the plants die of thirst, shame on us. Glenn very upset. What kind of stewards are we?